Hey guys, my name is Cody and today we'll be going through Australian Geographic's Eco Workshop, the train. So first of all, let's open up the box and see what we've got. So we've got the tools and accessories, which includes all of the wheels and all the other technical pieces that we'll be using for this train. We've got the instructions here, which includes the materials, the technical materials, the instructions themselves, and then also some troubleshooting, customization, and safeties, and also some fun facts and warnings. And we've also got some glue, and then we've got the wooden pieces in here. So let's get started. First of all, I'm gonna take these wooden pieces and take them out of their frames. Alright guys, so I just finished doing that. So now I'm just going to leave that to the side in the moment. And first of all, the first step, what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to attach the battery pack to the motor. So we're going to have the black on this side and the red on this side, like this. So first of all, what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to twist it and slowly pull out the other end at the same time. If we can, pull it out a bit more. Just keep twisting it as you're pulling it out. That way it doesn't frill at the end. I'm going to do that for the other one. Awesome, so it should just look like this. So we're going to do the black on the left side, just like this. And then you're going to fold it and twist it like this. Awesome, so it should just look like that. And we're going to do it the same thing for the red side. Awesome, so that's done there. So now the next step, what we're going to want to do is first of all, we're going to push this to the side again, and we're going to get the wooden pieces. So wooden pieces we're going to need this one here, and then we're going to use this one here. So we place this in like this. So it should just look like this. And then we're going to get this piece here and put it in this side gap like this. Just like that. Now we're going to put that to the side and we're going to start setting up our cogs. So we're going to grab this here. We're going to put this little circle that we pushed out of the wood on this small cog side, and then on the big cog side I'm going to grab one of these here and put this like this. And now we're going to bring this back and we're going to put it in here like this, and then we can use one of the orange ends to keep it there. Cool, so it should just look like this. So next what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to grab this guy here and place it like this and try and line it up with that one like that. But I'm going to grab these two orange pieces here so I can use them to keep it stuck in place. So it should just look like this, and then we're going to get the rubber band, which we were provided, and place it in here. Awesome, so just like this. That's good, it's looking awesome. Alright, so next what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to, alright, so what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to remove it again, because we're actually going to close it off with a wall, right? So we're just going to put that like that. Awesome, so now what we're going to do is we're going to put this other wall in. So I'm going to put each of the holes into it first, and then we're gonna block it in, and it should just look like this. Awesome, so it should just start looking like this at the moment. And what we can do now is we can block this side off as well with this orange piece. So it should currently be looking like this. Next, what we're gonna wanna do is we're gonna want to grab this guy here and place him in here. Alright guys, so now what we're going to want to do is put this cog here onto the motor itself. Make sure that it's level, that's good. And now what we're going to want to do is place it inside of here, and you want to have it facing this way. So we'll just push that in. I'm just adjusting this at the moment just so it fits in correctly. There we go, so it's just slidden in now, so that should be all good. Now what I want to do is adjust these outer ones here, reduce the amount of friction just by spreading these a little bit, just so it has a little bit of space to move, and it reduces that friction. That should be good. So that's what it should look like. Now what we want to do is we want to grab this piece here, and we are going to want to put it on this side here, and that should hold the whole thing together. Now what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to grab this piece here and put it on top. This will keep the motor very firmly intact. Awesome. And now what we're going to do is we're going to be doing the sides. So we're going to grab each one of these, and we're going to put this one on this side here, and then push it through here. All right, awesome. So this is what it should look like so far. And now what we're going to want to do is put this semicircle here into this side like this. So it should just start looking like this here. And we need to make sure that we put these wires through this bottom hole here. So it should start looking like this. Awesome. And now we're going to put the second wall on. Awesome, so that's all firmly intact now. So now what we're going to want to do is put on the front piece, which should look like this, and put that at the front here. Awesome, so it should just start looking like this. And now we're going to start attaching this battery pack. So we're going to grab the tape, the double-sided tape sticky. I'm going to place it on the board first, but I would usually recommend the battery pack, but it doesn't necessarily matter. And now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to wrap the wire kind of around the battery pack. That way it doesn't get in the way, and then just place it like that. Awesome. So it should just start looking like this. And now what we're going to do is we're going to start adding these roof parts here. So we'll do this one here on the side, the one with the hole in it on the top. Awesome, so that's now all put in. Now what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to start attaching the wheels for this part. So just like that. Alright, cool, so it should just look like this on the bottom. And now what we're going to do is we're going to start building the carriages. So we're going to leave that to the side now that it's done, and we're going to grab each carriage. So we've got this piece here, and then we've also got these pieces here. So they should just look like these. Make sure this hole is on the bottom here. So this is going to be the windows for the carriage, right? So we want this hole on the other side at the bottom. We're just going to do both of them like this. So it should just look like this. We'll do the other side now. We'll do the floor first. So we'll do this like this. So it should just look like this. And now what we're going to do, and then just firmly put it all together. That looks good. So now what we're going to want to do is start doing those wheels. What we're doing is we're going to put each one of these in first, all the way through. Awesome. So it should just look like that. Now we're going to grab the wheels. Awesome. So just like that, and we'll do the same thing for the back. So what I've just done is I'm actually just going to apply one of the wheels first. That way I only need to focus on getting the other one on. That'll make it significantly easier for putting these on. So there we go. Now we're going to do the other carriage. So we're going to just do it again. Awesome, and that's what it should look like. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab this little guy here and we're going to screw it into that hole, and these are going to be used to connect each carriage to the train itself. There we go. And then we'll just bring in the second one here and screw these ones as well. There we go. So these should just start looking like that, and then we'll attach the last one to the front carriage now. Awesome. And we've just got one last cosmetic that we can add. So we've got two googly eyes, which we will be attaching on the front. Awesome. So we've got this one here, and we'll use the eyes to cover up these two holes here. Awesome. So it just looks like that. So now what we're going to want to do, use these zip ties that we want presented, and we're going to zip tie each one. So we're going to zip tie this to this. So we're just going to push it through here. So now once we get it to this part, we're just going to push it through and pull. It depends on how much gap you want between each train, but I'm going to keep it relatively short, so I'm going to shorten it even a little bit more than that. So I'm going to keep it something like this, and I recommend using scissors to cut off the ends of these. Awesome. So just zip it like that. That looks pretty even and good. I'm happy with that. So now I'm just going to grab some scissors and cut off these end pieces so they don't get in the way. So guys, I didn't have any normal scissors, so I'm just going to use this piece here to chop it off. And awesome, that's the train. So now we're going to put some batteries in, and I'm going to show you from a side angle of how this thing works. Alright guys, so now let's see this thing in action. So yeah guys, this thing moves pretty quickly, and just the idea of the carriages is just awesome, and I would highly recommend purchasing this product if you haven't already. And I thank you very much for watching this video. Please leave me a comment if you think this was a great video. Leave me a like and subscribe if you want to see some more content. Thank you very much, and I'll catch you in the next one.